Hello, dear friends. It is Catherine. Hi, intuitive energy healer and ascending earth creatrix, coming on live on this soul session Saturday to talk to you about some super powerful ascension energies that are cooking right now. We are in the 7-7 portal, so that's very exciting. I'm going to do my usual pause as I share in a bunch of groups. Well, not a bunch, but a few. I'm going to share it on my timeline. I'm going to share it. Hi, Lamorla. Thanks for joining me. Pardon me for a moment. Tell me where you're watching from, dear. I'm going to share this in a couple places while people are jumping on. Sharing in a few places. And what the heck, I will share it in my Heal, Awaken, Align Bootcamp, which incidentally, today is the last day to sign up for the early bird version of that, the early bird pricing. So Little Rock, Arkansas, awesome. I've been through there. Oops. Yeah, so today is also the last day to join up at the early bird price for Heal, Awaken, Align Bootcamp. It is 6 weeks of 2 live support calls every week, embodiment exercises to help you be, do, and have more of what you want, removing the resistance, removing the layers of blocks and resistance that are keeping you from, or that are supplying the illusion of it is keeping you from what you want to be, do, or have, and building a whole new foundation of belief using really powerful belief work, using energy healing, using mindset shifting work and embodiment exercises, changing behaviors, changing patterns, all this good stuff. I'm just finishing up the first round of this course. The next round starts on July 30th. Last day for early bird price on it is today. You can check out all the details and get signed up. The early bird price ends tonight at 12 p.m. Pacific time. Let me see if I can get you the link, which would be really helpful. So this isn't a call about that. I'm going to do another call about it, actually. I want to talk about the 7-7 portal because I know many of you are already feeling it and it feels really powerful. And you want to know maybe how to maximize the energies of this portal, the energetics in this portal, to enhance your life, to experience some more spiritual growth, all that good stuff. I'm going to tell you about it as soon as I get this link copied. I am at the mercy of, I'm up in the mountains in Lake Tahoe, California, so I have really funky internet. Because I have limited bandwidth here, so if I go out of this live, I'm just going to jump on again. So the 7-7 portal, it is July 7th. We are experiencing a portal of energy. When you have this lineup, let's just say, we've got the number 7 lining up. The number 7 is indicative of truth and trust and openness. These are the big themes for today. And the energetic forecast that I've been picking up about this 7-7 portal is such that it is going to continue to linger throughout the week and into the middle of next week. So that's your ascension forecast for the next week. So like Tuesday or Wednesday, you're going to start to feel this energy slow down. So what's going to happen? What is wrapped up in, or what is the energetic of, and the structures that are emerging with this 7-7 portal? So truth and trust and openness. So how is that going to shake out in your life? What is that going to mean for you? So if you have been someone who has been feeling that you know spirit is there, you know that there is a message coming to you from your soul, like you feel a bigger pull or you feel a bigger push even to expand more spiritually. But there's a part of you that doesn't necessarily trust the inherent inner guidance system that we all possess, by the way. We all have intuition. We all have an inner guidance system, an inner GPS, okay? Maybe there have been things that have been coming up around you feeling confused about being able to trust this voice or this guidance system. There have been maybe people around you that are part of your support network, either your peers, your coworkers, your family, your friends, religious associations, people in the church, whatever, who have been maybe giving you confusing messages about what spirit is, about what the soul is. Now, your soul is the filter for spirit. Soul and spirit, I don't necessarily believe are the same things, but I do believe that your soul is the filter for spirit to come in. You can call that your higher self, call that what you will, but there has been, maybe for many of you, this feeling that spirit is somehow veiled to you, and you've been receiving conflicting messages from people around you about what spirit is, about what the soul is, about what you should be doing with your spirituality, about how it's okay for you to express it or not to express it. There are a lot of things kind of bubbling up to the surface around this kind of trusting or lack of trusting, around the truth of who we are. And when I say truth, understand that truth is something that means something different for everyone, okay? And we have the truth with a lowercase t, which is the truth that resonates for everyone on a different level. Therefore, it has a different translation for everyone on a different level, a different definition. And then there is truth with a capital T, okay? There is divine truth, meaning that, let's just say some divine truths, I'm going to throw some divine truths at you, that we are infinite souls, meaning we go on and on and on. There is no beginning or end to who we are. Yet at this time, we have chosen to incarnate here in a human body. That is one truth. That is one divine truth. That we are infinite beings having a human experience, okay? That is a divine spiritual truth with a capital T. You may have feelings coming up around, particularly at this time, some contrast around what is my spiritual truth. Okay, if I'm an infinite being having a human experience, what does that mean? How am I meant to translate my infinite nature into this human experience? What am I here to express? What am I here to share? How am I here to serve? And I know a lot of people, I was talking about this earlier with my client, we were talking about the word serve, because we were talking about, like, okay, well, if you believe that you are here as a way shower, a light bearer, a light bringer, that in essence, you are here to serve. And a lot of people want to cringe around that word serve, because the real root definition of it that we've so identified with for so long is very entrenched in 3D, in the sense that serve means service or servitude, meaning you are negating yourself, self-negating in some way if you are in service. That's not the kind of service I'm talking about. The service I'm talking about that is part of our spiritual divine truth is understanding that we all have something to share in this human experience. And the idea of serving, based on that definition, means that it's a reciprocal sharing. That in order for me to serve you, I'm sharing something that I feel will elevate the experience of everyone. We all have a gift. We all have a gift. I don't care what anyone tells you. This is part of your truth with a capital T. We all have a gift of being able to share something that can elevate someone's overall experience. That is how we serve. That takes away nothing from you. That does not imply servitude. So understand the difference between service or servitude in 3D and service or servitude in 5D. And it's not actually service or servitude at all. It's serving in 5D. How do you serve? So in other words, what is being unveiled with the 7-7 portal in particular is what your unique divine gift is. that you share with all of humanity to elevate the overall experience. Now, you may say to yourself, Catherine, that sounds like a tall order, and I don't know if I want to do that. But if you are operating at a soul level and you believe that you are a being in a process of ascending, you can't help but do that. Because the ascension process is not about you or me, it's about us. It's about all of us together, the collective. And the more we rise up together, we ensure ascension for all. So there is more truth emerging or unveiling itself to you around this, meaning what is your particular gift, your unique talent, your ability that you share with others that allows for the elevated experience of the mass. Not just you, not just me, not just her, not just him, but all of us. We all have this gift. And it may have been veiled to us for a very long time, or we may not have wanted to admit the gravity of this, because it's big. I'm not going to say that it's not big. It's immense. And that may make us feel like confused, like that we then have to be responsible for everyone else. It's not like that. Again, you're equating that with something that happens in 3D. We're not responsible for anyone. But in sharing your gift, it's like, here is something from my heart to yours. Do with this what you will. Take from it what you will. Because whoever you're offering it to is accepting it with their free will choice to do so. So what they do with your gift, your ability that you are sharing, because you are an infinite being having a human experience with special abilities, gifts, and talents, it's up to them what they're going to do with that. So these are the energies that are coming in with the 7-7 portal. Some other stuff that's going on, a lot of opening of inner doors. When we think of a ascension portal opening up, we often equate that with something outside of ourselves, yes? Something up there. But what's happening with the 7-7 portal is more internal. Of course, it's reflecting in the external. It always does. It can't ever not reflect in the external. But it's an opening of inner doors. Again, part of the same theme of truth and trust and openness. Things are being revealed to us. Things are being unveiled to us. And we are in a place energetically where we can vibrationally match the truth of that, the awareness of it. We're in a place where we can finally see it, if that makes sense. Another thing that's happening, I'm trying to get, all this stuff I wrote down this morning when I was meditating. Opening your heart space. Many of you will be feeling this pull to want to love bigger, to receive bigger, to finally allow yourself or give yourself permission to receive love in greater doses. Something that many of us can suffer with, men and women alike, or suffer through, is this feeling that we don't deserve love. And this is largely stemming from us not forgiving ourselves for past perceived wrongs, either ones that we have visited upon others or had visited upon ourselves. Forgiveness is a huge part of opening up the heart space. So whatever you can forgive at this time, it is highly beneficial for you to do so. And remember this very, very important nugget about forgiveness. Forgiveness does not exonerate any bad behavior that you've either, exhibited towards others or had visited upon you. It doesn't excuse what happened. But the forgiveness releases the cords or the attachments or the tethers between you and the situation, between you and that person, and it allows complete freedom then to take hold. And it always is connected deeply with a further opening of the heart space, specifically the higher heart. What else is going on? Inner healing, much more inner healing. There's a call to do the deeper work, to do the deeper shadow work, because in order to have more of spirit unveiled or revealed to us, we must clear the way. We have to create this energetic void, if you will, so that that can come in. If our vessel is so full of feelings of blame or resentment, or where we can't forgive others, how can we ask for more of an understanding of our sacred self? How can we then ask for more of that sacred self to take hold of all aspects of our being? How can we expect to feel wholeness? Okay? So the inner healing work, wherever you are prompted, where you are being pushed or maybe even nudged really, really hard towards doing more inner healing, this is an excellent time to do so, okay? And you will find a lot of instant relief by doing this now, by taking advantage of the 7-7 portal of energies. Here's an interesting thing that's coming up around this. And when I was getting some downloads on this, I was questioning the information that was coming in, but there's a lot of whistleblower energy. So what does that mean? That means that you may be in a situation where you are seeing a wrong committed and feel an incredible urge to, again, truth. Speak your truth. Speak out against this wrongful doing, against this wrongful behavior or situation or whatever is taking place. You will feel a very strong urge to want to speak out, to blurt out the truth of a situation where someone is wronged. So there's a lot of whistleblower energy. And be aware that if you are doing something that is not particularly in the highest integrity, that someone might be a whistleblower for you. Okay? So that's a really interesting nuance or aspect of the 7-7 portal energy that's been coming in, this whistleblower energy. And if that doesn't make sense to you, go ahead and comment here and I can add more insight around that. But because the 7-7 portal is so much about truth and trust and openness, where we have maybe censored ourselves in the past or not allowed ourselves to speak our truth, you are going to feel such an incredible pull towards speaking your truth and being open that you literally will not be able to stop yourself. Now, I'm not saying that these energies are messing with your free will choice. They never do. But you will feel such an incredible pull or push towards truth and trust and openness that it will be this undeniable force. And you will be in energetic alignment with speaking more of your truth, with opening more of your inner doors, with trusting your inner guidance system. So that's my little 7-7 forecast, my Ascension Portal forecast. These energies are going to continue to feel really strong until about next Tuesday or Wednesday. It's going to start to feel like it's dying down a little bit. But as another thing that I've noticed when I was accessing this information today is that these Ascension portals will be open wider and longer going forward. So the good news about that is you can really use these energies to be in alignment with things that you want to work on in your life. Allow these energies to be a catalyst for whatever it is that you want to be, do, or have. That's what they're there for. They're not just there to like mess up your world and give you ascension symptoms and headaches and throw you off your game and make you feel like you're not grounded in your body. This is nothing that is happening to you. These ascension portals are happening for you. There's a significant difference, a massive difference with that. So I hope this has been helpful for you. I hope this has brought in some insight and maybe some things to think about this weekend. I want to wish you all a blessed 7-7 portal, and I want you all to have a beautiful, beautiful day. Mwah. Bye-bye.